if when I came together with someone and it felt like when two Legos came together, I'd be like, we have to get married. We have to spend the rest of our lives together. We like that. How beautiful. Show you my holes this week.
Yeah.
What my holes are?
Yeah, show me your holes.
Edibiri, you know, star actress. Her Letterboxd. I've been reading the old reviews. They're so funny. Can I read you some of them?
Please.
The Empire Strikes Back, 1980. This movie is great, but I was really shocked by how ugly Yoda was. Sorry. Sorry if that pisses anybody off, but I had only seen Baby Yoda, and adult Yoda is busted.
It really doesn't age well.
I'm having such a beautiful weekend.
Yeah, keep going. I'm just doing levels. I didn't hit record.
I'm having such a beautiful weekend. This is how I'm going to talk on the podcast.
Yeah, nice. Perfect.
We still going? Keep going?
Yeah, 100%.
ZYXWVUTSRQPONM LKJIHGFEDCBA. Wow.
I didn't know you knew the alphabet backwards by heart.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh my god. Well, keep going. Get to A. You got it?
I did it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I can do it really fast.
That was so fast. I didn't even notice.
I can do it faster.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, try again one more time.
ZYXWVUTSRQPONM LKJIHGFEDCBA.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bet you didn't know I could do that.
You got crazy party tricks. That was amazing. I've started recording.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So is everyone gonna know I can do the alphabet backwards?
Yeah, 100%. They're gonna be like, oh my god, we gotta get Tina on the show, not to do any stand-up, but just to do the alphabet backwards.
Yeah, it's kind of in a way one of my old spirals. I used to, as like a relaxation technique, I used to like, or calming thing, just try to memorize things.
Oh.
And so I would try, or not even try to memorize things, but I would try to do things mentally that were like hard, so like the alphabet backwards. But then I did it so much because I was so not calm that it's just memory now. And it's no longer relaxing.
You just gave yourself more anxiety?
I just gave myself more anxiety, just like, wow.
You're just like, oh my god, I can't remember it anymore. Everything is falling apart.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
Are you feeling relaxed today?
I'm so relaxed today.
Well,
do you find that rain relaxes you?
Yes. It's to the point that if there's like silence on the podcast, it's because we're asleep.
Yeah.
If you can't see, Lucas just looked at me with disgust. You think I'm not willing to put in the work? You think I'm lazy? You think just because it's raining, I can't stay? We're sitting on a beanbag.
Famously, like the most relaxing of seating environments.
Yeah, what do you want from me?
I don't know. Okay, enough vamping. We should probably say welcome to the first episode of this new podcast. Welcome to Rabbitholes, the podcast. I am Lucas Arnold. This is
Tina Sieben.
Keep going.
The one and only.
The one and only,
what do you want me
indeed.
to say?
I don't know.
Think everyone knows who you are, but not me? Let's start that again. I'm Tina Sieben, and this is
Lucas
who
Arnold.
are you? You guys might know Lucas from when I repost them on my story. That's kind of where he gets the most exposure. Every now and then you might see him in the city. Sometimes he opens for me, which is when we do the same show, but he goes before me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You don't have much else going on.
Yeah, I don't have much else going on. I honestly didn't have anything else. I was just like I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just throw a tennis ball your way and see what happens.
Yeah, sure. That was you setting me up. Again, I'm doing work here.
You're doing amazing. Yeah.
If we're playing tennis, it's what's the highest score in tennis?
Well, the highest, it's like 40, but then you have like advantage and then you win the game.
Yeah, so listen, it's advantage right now.
It's advantage
it's
right
advantage,
now?
Tina.
Oh, we're going to get back to deuce.
Tina.
We're going to get back to deuce.
Yeah, what else do we need to say?
No, nothing else. Just thank you for watching or listening. This is a continuation of a radio show that we co-hosted on AMP. Blessed be their name. Beautiful. Even though we did have
R.I.P. Bezos.
Rest in power.
He's not dead. I don't think about him.
Yeah. He's dead where it counts, which is in your mind.
Yeah. Listen, I'm trying to serve you a tennis ball. And
I've got nothing.
Back.
I haven't been outside yet, so my energy level is still not really like fueled by the world yet. You know?
I've unfortunately been outside, and it's not nice.
Yeah.
It's not nice.
It's a very cloudy and rainy day here in New York City if you are not here.
Yeah, and you know what happens? You know what I'm dealing with right now?
What's going on?
So it's raining. I have to be outside to get here.
Yep.
I'm dry as a bone. And I had an umbrella. Just the bottom of my pants are wet. Just the bottom. Probably, splashing. The umbrella doesn't cover that. But because nothing else, like, I think I would rather be soaking wet right now than just the bottom of my pants.
It feels more pinpointed when just the bottom. Also, your socks. When socks are wet but nothing else is dry, but everything else is dry.
It's crazy.
It's a dark day.
Yeah.
I would even go so far as to say as none of my ancestors have been prepared for that kind of trauma.
And I think if we could get them here today, they would agree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Lucas, what the hell are we doing here?
What are we doing?
What's
here?
this podcast?
This podcast is where we talk about our internet rabbit holes. That's what we are here to talk about. We have had conversations about ours in the past on the radio show, but to give like a little bit of, first off, we're gonna get into like our newer ones, but let's start off talking about our like classic internet rabbit holes. Were you mouthing along?
It's a little listen, a little treat for the people watching instead of listening. First off, we look incredible. But second off, yeah, I do fun things with my hands. Yeah, I know how to do puppetry. What about it?
Do you actually do puppetry?
It's a secret. Okay.
It's a secret?
What? Okay, so
Why can't I know?
I don't do puppetry. I'm sorry, I lied. I thought it would be fun. But I do, when Lucas talks, I do little hand things because I think that's funny.
Okay, so we are here talking about rabbit holes. I was wondering what sibilance would look like through a hand.
I'm not good at it, so not this. You stopped talking and I kept going.
Yeah. Okay,
we're talking about rabbit holes.
Yes. What are some of your classic scroll holes?
Whatever name you go by.
Yeah.
What do you call it when you click links on Wikipedia, like over and over?
Oh.
Link to link to link.
Sadness, inner turmoil.
Right. That I get up to that a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Just finding yourself to a random part of Wikipedia and just learning about something totally random.
Right.
Yeah. Did you find anything where you're like, oh, I'm actually glad I learned about this. Like, I feel more nourished as a human being.
Are you asking are you asking me to show you my holes this week?
Yeah.
What my holes are?
Yeah, show me your holes.
Okay, so one that I'm really excited to bring. The People's Princess, everyone knows her. Edibiri, who's been in the news a lot, star actress. I hope she gets everything she wants in life.
Mm-hmm.
Her Letterboxd, I've been reading the old reviews, which I'm not the only one doing this. So I keep seeing them on Twitter, and I've been reading all of them, and they're so fucking good. They're so funny. And I'm devastated because I think she recently in an interview was like, I think I maybe need to stop reviewing stuff on Letterboxd because I'm in the industry and it's probably not good to like do those things. But the reviews, can I read you some of them?
Please.
Can I read you my favorites?
Yes.
I screenshotted a few in prep for this.
Okay.
The Empire Strikes Back. 1980.
Yes.
This movie is great, but I was really shocked by how ugly Yoda was. Sorry. Sorry if that pisses anybody off, but I had only seen Baby Yoda, and adult Yoda is fucking busted.
It really doesn't age well.
It's so funny. Okay, other one, Top Gun Maverick. Do I hate the military-industrial complex? Sure. Did I enlist immediately after the movie ended? Yes. Okay, that was a lie. And then kind of keeps going, and later in this like sea of one-liners, it says, I believe all men are bisexual. And this was inspired by Top Gun Maverick.
It is very homoerotic.
It is.
Incredibly so.
That beach scene where they're all like shirtless and just kind of, there's like no dialogue. They're just laughing together. Yeah.
I will say though, I think the first one is more homoerotic. Because
he dies. Because one of them dies.
Are you saying it's gay to die?
I'm saying a lot. Hollywood loves to kill off a gay guy.
Preach.
Yeah,
Preach.
talk about that. No, that was I just said that. It wasn't that deep.
No, but like, you've seen the first one?
Sure.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
What happens in it?
They fly a plane. I too love the military industrial
into the danger zone. You remember that?
Into the danger zone.
Yeah.
Into what I loved about the second one was that the enemy.
Uh-huh.
You know, not once do they say who it is.
Mm.
And not once do you wonder. You're just like, yeah, there's an enemy.
Oh, I wonder,
Who
but
was
I'm
the
like,
enemy? Could you name it?
I
No.
couldn't name her, but I would guess it's Russia.
Her.
Yeah. I wanted your.
Yeah, women can be anything. No, you're right, including an unknowable figure country enemy.
Yeah, exactly. You can be some sort of ambiguous reference to Russia.
Yeah. Well, what I loved was also that the terrain was so ambivalent that they like
Yeah.
in a 60-second flight, it went from like winter to summer to this, and
Yes.
I think it was because they were like, you can't say this is Russia or any country in particular.
Yeah. They were like,
this is everyone.
there was snow. There was a lot of snow, but there was also like a mountain with a huge. It was like a volcano, but like dormant. But they had a lab in it that they blew up. There's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was my scroll hole, and I've really been going deep on her letterbox, and it's kind of like when like the internet gets archived into like a library of Alexandria.
Yeah, you got it. You said Alexandra first.
She, her, or he, him.
They, he.
That's gorgeous. Okay, when it ends up in them, I hope Io's Letterboxd is in there.
IO letterboxes. No, say that again.
I hope her Letterboxd reviews end up in the like archive of the internet.
Oh yes. Okay, now I'm up to speed. Yes.
You know how we keep like books in libraries from a really long time ago?
Yes, we need that.
So that, but for the internet.
Yes. Absolutely. There needs to be a Hall of Fame somewhere.
Let's print out the internet, and then
you sound so much like my aunt.
Let's print out the internet, and then we can, and then there's a way to burn it. And then there's a way to just fucking trash it and get rid of it. Let's just start over. Oh
Print
my
out the
God.
internet so we can burn it like the library.
We're literally making a podcast about scroll holes. What are you getting lost in? There's so much. Let's print it out and burn it. Let's get it out of here.
Yeah, that's so funny.
No.
Oh God. Wait, what else would you put? Before we get into my recent scroll hole, internet rabbit hole, what other things would you put in the internet's version of the Library of Alexandria? What else would be in there for you?
Oof.
It's a big question. There's a lot.
There's some TikToks of this red panda that's really cute, really fucking cute. And they get like edited with like music, and there's one where he's got like flowers, and it starts like
I love flowers.
Doing like slow-mo, and then like it does music with like photo after photo after photo. So I put some of those in there. I would and again, I know we already said this, the whole burning it. I would put everything on Facebook in there just to burn it. And if we can't do that, if we can't get it all,
not to honor
I want
it.
my Facebook from 2013 annihilated.
This
I don't want to
so
know that I
relatable.
was posting a status saying drinking milk. I don't want to know. I don't want anyone else to know. I don't want that out there on the record.
And you confess that.
And I mean, listen, I drank 3 cups a day daily growing up, and I think it's why I'm so funny.
Yeah.
They say strong
Dairy
bones,
makes-
but
dairy
God
makes
damn,
you
it
funny.
doesn't make you funny. Yeah.
Wait, didn't you told me that it was like your parents made you drink
Straight from
milk.
the other. Yeah.
I find that blows my mind, because we talked about before how I never drank it as a beverage as a kid, not once.
And do you now? It's
No.
actually crazier. What's
way
crazier
crazier
than when
now.
you grow up drinking milk is when people as adults drink.
Ordering
cup
at a
of milk.
restaurant, insane.
I've never seen that done.
I
People are
have.
doing that. Well, you know, in the
It
Midwest,
changes your opinion of people.
in the Midwest, there's in the town that my dad grew up in, we would go to this creamery. He would take me to this creamery, and you literally.
It's the creepiest name for a location. We're
Well, it
going to
makes
the
sense. I've never
creamery.
thought about that. I think it's beautiful.
Sorry, love
It
is love.
recently burned down in a fire. Arson. I think arson. I think they're trying to get insurance.
Yeah, by the cows. they
Love
burnt
that.
it.
I love that. By the way, I love that. That's what I have. God, when we burn down the library of the
Yeah.
internet, I want the insurance money.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's not going to be arson, but it's going to be arson. Okay, what was I saying? The creamery. You
Yes, the
literally
creamery.
you sit at a bar
Uh-huh.
and you order milk. Or,
What?
Or there's used to be
Exactly
this,
like a brewery?
50 cent, now $1. I think it was up to like 150. You do your own little self-serve like milkshake.
Oh, milkshake I would get, but I thought you just meant like different kinds of milk or
No,
different
you can
age.
also just order milk at the bar.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oy.
Anyways,
And that's something your dad did growing up?
I don't know if he did it, but I mean, I assume he did because it was there, and he would take it to us.
Uh-huh.
He would take us to it.
He would take it to you.
He would take it to us.
You would like drag the creamery over to his 5
And then
kids.
you would order crates of milk. So you would order like milk, and then you would go outside, and it would come in a crate full of like the bottles out the little conveyor belt to you. No human interaction on the outside.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, you would go in and order with a human, but then you wouldn't see them. They would put it through this thing.
Oh my god. What if you like
they
looked
can't touch
behind the
you.
door and you saw that it was all cows like hand pouring it, just like kill us, please?
That's
like not even getting milked, but they're like the workers pouring it out and fucking doing everything, wearing hats on only 2 legs.
What if the cows are the owners and it's actually they're working the humans? It's kind of
Whoa.
it's still fucked up. It's still fucked up workplace environment. There's no HR, none of that. But it's kind of like you're like, well, it is a reversal of the power structures.
Yeah. I'm thinking like a dairy baron, like it's a monopoly man, but it's a cow just like breaking a human family. As they're working in the factory. Yeah.
And that they should make that a children's book.
Yeah, that would be beautiful.
Yeah. That's like that children's book where everyone's like, this is 1984.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is that?
1980.
No, this is Farm. No, this is
Animal Farm.
1984 and Animal Farm are the same in my mind. Are they written by the same guy?
Yeah, same guy.
Thank
George
God.
Orwell.
Yeah.
No, you were in the ballpark.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made it.
Yeah.
We got there in the end.
We got there.
Yeah. But
should we talk about yours?
yes, my rabbit hole. I need to get my phone for it. So brief pause.
Yeah, brief pause. And actually, I'm going to fill the silence. You guys.
Great job.
I don't do improv. I tell this all the time. I really hope you guys like me.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope you guys like Lucas is back. I'm going to finish though. I hope you guys like the podcast. I hope you guys like Lucas. I hope you like, what we're doing together. And that's what I gotta say. Lucas is back with the phone.
That was amazing bit of vamping right there. That was so good.
What the hell do you mean when you say vamping?
Vamping is when you just
like an Olivia Rodrigo song.
I think vamping is just like, honestly, I'm just making up a definition, but in my mind it means like when you improvise just like while you're stalling for time.
Oh, baby, I'm not stalling. No one listens to my voice and is like, this isn't what I came for.
No, I'm saying that vamping is what the people are coming for.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
totally.
Exactly.
I'm doing by the way, I'm not like this normally.
Wait, what do you think you're like right now?
6 a.m. last night.
You're doing great. You're so, also, I think you are very normal right now.
Take
that as an insult or a compliment.
I've been telling people lately, I'm like, I identify as normal.
Yeah.
And then they're like, you can see in their head that they're like, that's not what I identify you as. And then it's like, well, I'm sorry if you don't relate to me. What does that make you?
That's on you.
Probably not normal.
Yeah.
Okay, what are your scroll holes?
Okay, my scroll hole, my big one.
Yeah.
And I've been on for like a month or so are AI song covers on TikTok. I love these.
Oh my God, you showed me these, and they are incredible.
Yeah, but they are a little bit scary.
They're a little,
more than a little bit scary.
It's scary in the way where I am like, holy shit, AI can fully do like a deep fake of who's like a catfish. Like,
yes.
It's freaky.
Oh, and can I tell you something even crazier? Is that I found out that there are rappers who have found a way to do a spec script almost, but with their rap songs. So what they'll do is they'll have like the instrumental, they'll have their raps, but then they'll use AI to transmute their voice to sound like someone like Drake. And so then they'll put it online as if it's like a new Drake. They like say, oh, this isn't actually Drake, this is me and this is AI, but they do it in the way that you would do a spec script, you know?
Yeah.
It's so weird. And then you hear it and you're like, that sounds exactly like Drake. It's cool, but it's terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not used to that kind of power.
Deeply.
Yeah. But yeah, I have a few favorites.
Okay, please
Yeah.
share with the class.
I'm gonna.
This is kind of like a show and tell.
It is a little bit. It's very much like show and tell. One of my favorites is Every Time We Touch, but it's Eric Cartman. And it's so good. Like, listen to this. Okay.
But I don't know why without you it's
Oh my
hard
God.
to survive.
This is what I sound like when I sing, when I do
I get
karaoke.
this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I can sigh.
in my head when I do karaoke, I sound like Mariah Carey, and
Yeah.
then you watch your friend's like Instagram story, and it's this,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah. The thing is, he is so good. Like, he belts.
He belts, but the voice cracking.
Yeah. I dig it, though.
Okay. Oh, so you like it?
I like it.
Well, that's
I
really
unironically
cool.
like it.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I believe you when you say that.
That's kind of like when people tell me that they like waking up in the morning, and it's like that's cool for you.
Derogatory.
Derogatory parentheses.
So derogatory. Oh, not in
Actually,
parentheses.
bold.
Yeah, in bold.
All caps.
Italicized, underlined. Yeah. But yeah,
that is well, and as a listener,
Plankton from SpongeBob is amazing as well.
You did show me Plankton. That guy can belt.
He's got soul.
That little himbo can just belt a tune like. Is it wrong to call Plankton a himbo? Is he kind of just pulling off schemes?
No, I think it's inclusive.
I think it's inclusive.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he's
Himbo
pulling
no
off
knows-
schemes, but they never work. So you would think like smart enough to make a plan, but then dumb enough that it never works.
I think
think
he's
himbo.
determined because he is obviously a genius. He built like an AI
think not
robot
himbo.
wife
Okay,
called
yeah.
Karen.
You think just hot?
Huh?
God, his wife is so hot.
Yeah.
We gotta stop making cartoon characters hot.
She's got the Kate Moss body. She's snatched.
Just have a body.
Yeah, I
She's
know.
A robot.
No, but she's on a little tripod, a little rolly tripod.
Yeah.
Is that not her body?
That's
Is
her
that not
body.
her? In this world, does that not count as a body? Are you saying that you would invalidate?
No,
her
I think
body?
that's a body.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, I would love to never have a body. I think it would be cool to just be a floating speck of a soul.
Would you love to be just in that TV like Karen? Like
No, I
Plankton's
don't want
wife?
to be trapped in a TV. That sounds like terrifying.
I mean, I'm sure that like she can like move throughout the internet or whatever like underwater internet is. She's probably surfing.
Yeah, but it's so. You're right. Would you?
I would experiment with it for a week, but I don't know if I would want to commit to that kind of lifestyle.
Yeah,
I like having arms.
totally.
Yeah, it's
You
fun.
and thumbs.
And thumbs. But arms. But thumbs.
Thumbs are kind of what makes humans humans. You're not a fan?
Are you saying that raccoons are humans because they have thumbs?
No, but I am saying anytime you're like, what makes you laughing that I have to clear my throat? You're sorry that I'm human. You want me to be a robot? That's cool.
Yeah, look at you with your dumb throat.
Yeah. I'm not sick, by the way. I think it's the rain. I think it's got me
Yeah,
all choked up.
it got you emotional.
It's got me emotional.
You're like, the sky is crying and so am I.
Oh my god. Sometimes I do, like I'm walking in the rain and nothing has happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's going on in my life. And I'm not saying like good, bad. I mean like so like just I'm having a normal day and there's something like the light hits or something and it's just like I tear up a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah, you never do that?
That sucks.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Really? Does it
Yeah.
feel cathartic like you're getting something out when you cry?
No, it feels like I'm about to get my period.
Oh.
Yeah. Feels like I'm on week 4, baby.
You ever have a moment where you're like, okay, when and how is it appropriate to say that I don't relate? And it was right then.
You could, I mean, listen, you got hormones too.
I do, but none
You
of
ever seen
them.
Big Mouth? That's what they look like.
Yeah, that's what my hormones look like.
Yeah.
However, I do not. The rain doesn't randomly make me cry. It takes like, there needs to be.
My hormones don't make me emotional, actually.
They make me emotional, but like,
Yeah.
not that kind of emotion. Not where it's like.
You're not aware of a cycle where like week 1 this, week 2 this, week 3 this, week 4 this.
No,
Yeah.
it's
And I
much more
respect that.
sporadic.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. You're just like, it's less emotional. I'm just hungry all the time.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Look at me. Fucking, of course I'm hungry all the time.
You got the body of that.
I am built
like
like Karen. I really am built
Yeah.
like her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to my sister in
Body.
crime.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe your mom.
That would explain a lot. No, my dad was built more like Karen.
This is
Like a TV on a
crazy rip.
Yeah. Not wrong. Real thing.
Can I ask, do
Yes.
you when you hear the AI
Mm-hmm.
songs, are you just like having a good time, or does it make you existential thinking about the power of AI in today's age?
What'll happen is I'll see, like, it'll come up on my feed, and then I'll see the name of the person and the song, and immediately I'm just like, oh my god, what the fuck is about to go down? And then it does, and it's just like, oh, that's...
I'm sorry, you see the name of the person in the song, and you wonder, what will this be?
Yeah, I'm like, well, what is it going to sound like? You have no idea yet.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. You don't know what wonders await you.
And this is, yeah. That's the power of the internet.
Do you know what wonders await you at the beginning of a video? No, you don't. You got to watch.
Yeah. No, I'm on board.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
It's pure like BuzzFeed article rhetoric. Is like set up expectation, doesn't even pay off, but you just have the expectation, and then you get something, and then it's beautiful.
And then at the end of the video, they're like, "What type of bread are you?" This is BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
Sorry for that.
100% whole wheat sourdough on your boy.
Whole wheat sourdough.
Sourdough?
You ever go to doc and you're like, this is gonna go well, and then all of a sudden you're like, Mom never said anything before.
I have done that so many times where I will say a different word halfway through the word.
Yeah.
I have done that so many times. It actually
Yeah.
made me feel very validated to hear that too. I was like, hell yeah, I'm not the only one who's fucked up.
Well, again, I identify as normal, but
Yeah, sorry.
I'm glad you were late.
I do relate. I'm glad you do
That's
too.
beautiful. Yeah, let's go.
Yay.
By the way, this beanbag chair is like a gorgeous place to talk about internet rabbit holes.
It is wonderful, isn't it? That's I will say like half the reason where I wanted to hear, I was like, oh, I don't actually sit in here very often. It's nice to like have this as an environment for like a podcasting scenario, but it was also like I want to have it like a different look to Nosy Meerkats,
Which is Lucas's other podcast.
Yeah.
Do I feel like you're, mentioning someone you're having an affair with right now? Probably. Yeah. But it's fine.
Yeah, sure. You've been a co-host. You know my other flame.
And by the way, I go home and I talk to other people too.
Yeah, I know. But you don't talk about internet rabbit holes with other people, do you?
No, and I do think that the beanbag, I forgot the name for a second. The beanbag, I think, is also
Say her name.
really fun because it's like you really sink in, and I feel stuck here, and I do feel like I can't leave. Which is what better metaphor for an internet rabbit hole? than
Exactly. Whoa.
When you're like, damn, I've been on TikTok for 2 hours.
That actually is a really good metaphor. God damn. We just hit on something. That was
Yeah.
deep.
That was deep.
I'm going to think about this when I go to bed at night.
And you're welcome for that.
Yeah, thank you. God damn. So, shall we get into a few... Oh, a video just popped up. Thank God I had the sound off. Oh, by the way, can I just play... Before we get into just a few submitted audience members, rabbit holes, can I just play a little bit of Summertime Sadness sung by
Absolutely,
Eric
yeah.
Hartman? Because it's
A
so...
little treat.
Yeah, just as a little treat.
I got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark in the pale moonlight. I'm a hair real big beauty queen style, my heels off. I'm selling alarm. Oh my God, I said it
This
in
is my
the
favorite part.
What?
This is my favorite part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really takes me places. That really takes me places.
Doesn't it?
God, I would love if all those people at Coachella who paid $500 for a ticket, they're out there and they get an AI singer. Okay, just a little fantasy I had.
Indeed. Beautiful.
What are we looking like timing wise?
Timing wise, let me have a look.
We do
Oh, yeah,
some
we're
audience.
at 28 minutes in.
Oh, we do some audience.
Yeah, we'll do
and
a
we
few,
wrap
and
it
then
up?
yeah, we're good.
We're gonna keep it tight for you guys, by the way.
Exactly. Keep it high and tight for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a few rabbit hole responses from you, the people.
Can I start by saying there was
Please.
one that I felt like got my attention because it felt like more of a statement to me.
Oh,
than
yes, please.
A rabbit hole, which it just says, Kesha and Ashley Tisdale are the same person.
That is so fair. They do look so similar.
But do you think this is this person's opinion, or do you think this is, I didn't take the time to look it up. Do you think this is like a full thing? Like there are TikTok videos on this. There are like people doing full, like, is this a full conspiracy theory? Or I like to think that this is just this person.
I think it is full conspiracy theory that celebrities actually have alter egos.
Yeah.
And they come up with like totally other identities just because they're bored.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I'm doing with this podcast.
I have a lot going on.
Yeah.
I took an Uber Black here.
You did?
No.
Oh.
But
I love a lie.
I did.
Yeah.
I just like to convey the image that I got things happening.
What'd you do? Do a video for Ruby Tuesday?
Yes. One time Lukas took an Uber Black to do a video for Ruby Tuesday for the listeners.
Yep.
What's another one from our beautiful listeners that you liked?
Okay. Another one were 2000s X Factor audition stories. Tragic backstory, basically little documentaries on the people. That I love.
Yeah, those are good.
So good.
Yes. I also like to imagine like the first few seasons before like anyone knew what the editing would look like. I like to imagine people giving their story and like talking to the interviewer and thinking like, yeah, I like I have a normal life, blah, blah, blah. And then they watch the edit and it's like the saddest, most tragic edit you've ever seen, and they're like, hey man, that's not actually really how I feel about that.
They're like leaning on a ledge over the river. They're like, we didn't even shoot that. They're like, no, just go with it.
Yeah.
We hired someone.
They're adding voiceovers as you're like looking out over the ridge, like, this guy's a total fucking loser, but wait until you hear him sing. It's gonna make you think maybe he's not a loser after all.
And then he can't sing,
hey,
and
man,
then he's just like,
fuck?
I remember hearing someone, I forget who it was, say that like in the audition process, right up to the point that they're like auditioning live on the show, is that all the producers and everyone are gassing them up like, you are so talented, you're gonna win, you're gonna go all the way, which is why they look so surprised when the judges are like, you have no talent. Just like, yeah,
they're playing games behind the scenes of those shows.
It's so manipulative.
I bet it's so messed up.
I love it.
If you've ever been on the X Factor, I want to hear from you. Hit me up. I live in New York City. We live in New York City.
We both do.
I want to get coffee with you, and I want the gossip.
When he said we live in New York City, I was about to be like, don't dox me.
It's so big.
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love those early 2000s, like Britain's Got Talent, America's Got Talent. I love all of those so much.
Yes.
So good.
Yeah.
One of my favorites was a guy called Andy Demetriou.
Okay.
He was a 60-year-old guy who went on to dance on Britain's Got Talent, and all he did was this. He would just sort of sway, and he would just go.
That's really good.
But here's the thing, is that the whole audience kind of got into it. They're like, you fucking rule, man.
I like that.
It was awesome.
That's fun.
Even the host came on to like bring him off, but they did the dance as well. It was kind of an awesome moment. It was so good. Andy, I hope you're alive. And if you are, come on.
Me too.
Yeah.
Be crazy if Andy's listening to this.
Do you want to do just one more before we call it?
You got any other ones that called you?
Let me see if I have any others.
By the way, I love how many submissions we got.
We got a bunch. This is wonderful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know what we should call the listeners. Rabbits? Holes? Feels a bit.
You can call yourself rabbits or holes. Wait.
Hole lovers?
Oh. I was.
Scroll holes?
Yeah. Scrollholics?
Scrollholics. That's good.
Scrollholics? Yeah. There's some in there.
Rabbitholics?
Rabbitholic?
Scrollaholic?
Scrollaholic?
Yeah. Well, you know. DM us some thoughts.
Okay, another one, Star Wars Army Simulations. Have you ever seen those Army Simulation videos?
No. Is this where they build all the battles, they reenact the battle Legos?
No.
That's the Xbox game Lego Star Wars movie. Would you consider that a Star Wars reenactment?
You know what, I would.
You hate that I'm
right.
not giving Star Wars the respect that it deserves.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Listen,
saw
it's Sunday and that's not my church. Okay? That's yours. We all got a different altars at the end of the day, and that's yours.
You are disrespecting where I worship. This is America.
You're right. And
Get out of my country.
And I sincerely apologize. Please tell me more about
You
Star
don't
Wars.
apologize. It's okay, though.
Please tell me more about Star Wars reenactments.
So it'll be like...
Is that not what you said?
No, it's simulations. So what'll be like, they'll set up an army of like, I don't know, like 1,000 Romans, and then it'll have like 20 Jedi and see if they get which
Did you say
one will
1,000
win.
Romans?
Yeah, like Roman soldiers.
They got Romans?
In the
In the Star Wars
online.
world?
Not in the Star Wars world, but in the simulation software.
No way. Wait, it's crossover battles?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm kind of into this.
It's so cool.
This.
And it's like, who would win and how many does it take to beat the other? It's really fun.
Wait, okay, this is cool. You should have started by saying that.
I did.
Had
But
to
yeah.
clear my throat again.
It's really good.
That's okay. I'm into this. What's the craziest mashup you've seen?
Oh, it's been like, I haven't seen him in a while, but like it would be like 200 Jedi versus 10,000 Roman soldiers.
Damn.
And it takes a while, but the Roman soldiers do eventually win on numbers alone.
You know there's someone who's really good at math.
Mm-hmm.
Running the algorithm, running the calculations. And I appreciate something that takes that level of thought and care to come out with an answer of like, how long will it take?
I'm appreciative that people just do this, because these are questions that I want to have answered.
Are there Star Wars world, they got like a bomb scenario? Because that would take, I don't even think you need 200 to get out. Romans. Well, I'm just like, okay, one side has technology, one side doesn't. The Romans were so old.
Yeah. Just the Air Force versus 20 Jedi.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, at a certain point, actually, I don't need the calculations. I think I know where this is going.
I don't think I've ever seen just someone drop a bomb on them.
Okay, well, then are these real simulations?
I guess they're not. They're not going hard enough.
You got lightsabers and you don't have a bomb equivalent?
I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can.
No, this is a real question.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't know the universe.
They definitely have
well.
bombs. Oh, they for sure have bombs. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so my point stands.
Yeah. They don't use them that often, though.
Well, they're ethical. I like that.
Yeah.
They're a world with rules, and I value that and respect that.
Yeah.
They would never have the movie Oppenheimer because they would never take it that far.
They're
and that's beautiful.
The whole series is a metaphor for veganism.
I would watch a Lego reenactment of Oppenheimer.
Oh, that would be very...
That
someone's
would be my
done
Lego
that.
movie.
Oh,
What?
for sure someone is doing that online. But making it like really dramatic.
Okay, this is gonna be my new scroll hole.
Mm.
God, I hope that's true.
I hope so.
His little Lego hat. I would.
He like takes it off, but his hair pops on.
Don't edit this out. Do not censor me. Do not censor me. I would love to watch the sex scene where Florence Lego Pugh is on top.
Florence Lego.
He's on top of Oppenheimer Lego, Mr. Lego Oppenheimer, and he says, he says, or she says, no, she says, read this, and he says, now I am become death, destroyer of worlds, like while he's inside of her. Oh my god, when Legos have sex, that's probably so satisfying.
Oh yeah.
The way they click together.
Well, they don't really click together. It's hard.
The people ones?
Yeah.
Lego's whole thing is that they fit together perfectly.
Do they? How?
I'm talking about the blocks.
Oh, the blocks. Oh yeah. No, but like the little figurines don't.
They don't click together?
Not really.
They can't like hold hands?
You can like put the foot on someone else's head, but not really. You can't make them bang.
Well, if you could make two Barbies scissor, you could make Legos bang.
Yeah, you could definitely make Legos bang for sure.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, I have 2 Lego figurines. Do you want to try to make them bang?
On screen.
Yeah.
I just think in real life, if when I had sex and I came together with someone and it felt like when 2 Legos came together, I'd be like, we have to get married. We have to spend the rest of our lives together. We like that. How beautiful.
Okay, so we got this guy, we got this guy. How would you make them smash?
Well, in my head, I thought they worked like the blocks. I thought you could like 2 legs would maybe have the little indent part and you could fit them together. So this one, actually, I'm going to take the gun and I'm going to shove it in his hand.
Ooh.
And it's kind of like a hand.
It's like a strap.
It's like a strap-on, yeah. So in the Lego world, I guess the guns are the strap-ons.
And you said that.
I mean, anything can be a sex toy. Don't quote me on that.
And on that note, this has been the first episode of Rabbitholes, the podcast. See you very shortly on the second episode.
Yeah, baby.
That was awesome.
That was great.